Sorry for the TPK. Let's go.
Come on in, join the show, take a seat, grab a hoe, kick your feet up on the desk, man, cause we about to roll, play some D&D, baby.
We ain't nothing but mammals, and yes, we do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
We got people wild shaping, barbarians raging, Goop trying to gobble cause goblins are fucking cannibals. This is Dungeons and Dragons with lots of drunken asses, so send your kids to their room, break out the secret stashes.
Hey, kids.
No discussion about what's fair and right, this is us living life by a paradise. So, step on down to our lair of mice, face stepping right through your screen into paradise. Yo! This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
It's a fucking D&D.
This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Going as far as you can see.
This is paradise. Nothing's off limits in our paradise.
Fucking all the succubies.
This is paradise.
Heretic, I think you meant succubi.
I knew what the fuck I meant. Roll for initiative.
Last time on Paradise, when we last left our heroes, Kipper and Guy failed their attempts to stop the assassination of Hope. However, it turns out that the Hope that was captured was actually a doppelganger. Guy offered to meet up with Kipper with intent of having him join the party. Kipper invited Guy over to the boat to speak to his boss, the elusive Zindros. After much discussion, Kipper decided to join Guy in the party, so they returned to Gustaf's estate. Meanwhile, Gustaf received a letter from Charity demanding a meeting. What is this meeting for? We'll find out this time on Paradise!
Alright, Gustaf.
Yeah.
You wake up first before anybody else and you see the forest on fire and you're left with a choice to be had. What do you do?
He rolls out of bed, empty whiskey bottle clinks on the floor, and he walks out of his room and approaches Angel's room and just kind of stares at the door for a second, unsure of what he should do. As am I. Fuck me. I gotta roll. I gotta flip a coin.
Okay.
I gotta flip a coin. 1 is I steal the orb. 2 is I don't, and I probably die.
You mean the
infinity eye, yeah. Charity wants, yeah, the infinity thing. All right, I rolled it so that I did in my personal PM with Avery, so that nobody got freaked out. All right, so Gustaf backtracks, goes to his room, finds a scrap piece of paper and a quill and some ink, and he writes a sloppy note. And it says at the top, it reads, "Angel, I made you a promise. I don't know what Charity will do to me once I show up without what she wants. But if I don't come back before you leave, just know she'll come for you next." And then he kind of folds it up. He signs his name at the bottom. He folds it up, writes Angel's name on it, and then just slides it under her door.
Okay.
And then he heads to Charity's tower empty-handed.
All right. As you're walking through town, the smoke from the forest is kind of blinding you in a bit. You see through the smoke, most of the townspeople are running away. However, you do see quite a few guards heading towards the forest with blankets and buckets of water. You've reached Charity's Grace, and there doesn't seem to be any guards at the front door, so you're able to just walk straight through into the elevator and all the way up.
All right.
When you reach the top, the doors open, and you see Charity sitting at her desk, writing in her journal. As she closes her journal, Gustaf, did you bring what I asked?
He lets out a deep sigh. There's an issue with that.
What sort of issue? Did you close the portal?
It is closed, but the one who currently possesses the stone will not let out of her sight.
And you couldn't get it for me?
He says, well, I'm not exactly the stealthiest person, and I felt that if I went about it my way, either way they'd find out, and then you'd lose your inside man on the operation. so I didn't know if it was worth the risk. I figured you may have a better plan on retrieving it. We're headed back to that mine today. You can send an operative to try and retrieve it for you.
Who has it? May I ask?
He decides, well, as of right now, it resides with Angel, the tiefling, the pirate.
I have an idea. We'll see how it works. If not, I may call on you again in the future.
I'll try my best.
I appreciate your honesty with me, and I want to reward that. So here, take this. As she grabs a book off of her desk and hands it to you.
What's the book say?
On the front of the book, the title says "Bird Watching: A Study of Paradise." I'm sure there's a bit of information in this book that you might find valuable. There's a specific bird that we've been studying on this island, and could be worthwhile finding one for yourself.
Okay.
It's called the cockadoo.
The what?
Cockadoo. There's pictures. You'll know it when you see it. Plenty of information there. I have a lot to do. I have a forest fire to tame, so if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Very well.
And he just heads to the elevator, starts flipping through his book looking for the cockadoo.
Yeah, so as you're walking through the city, it's kind of hard to read the book through all the smoke, but you did manage to find the page, and through the burning in your eyes from the smoke and the squinting, you managed to make out that this specific bird seems to allow you to focus harder on specific spells that require lots of focus. It allows you to concentrate on things a little more through the bird.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So when he gets back to the guild hall,
we'll get there in a second. They'll be awake by the time you get back. So,
I got you.
Let me get them back, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I have to roll a singular dice real quick.
Oh no.
Angel, you wake up.
Oh yeah.
You wake up choking
Yeah, I
on this. You wake up choking on the smoke that's coming from this forest through the open window, and as you're like coughing, you look at the ground and you notice by the door there's a letter folded up. It looks like it's been slid under the door.
I'm going to pick it up, and first I'm going to close the fucking window. Then I'm going to pick up the letter and read it.
Gustaf, would you mind?
Yeah.
Wait. Wait.
Huh?
Before that, is the Infinity Eye still with me?
It is not.
Oh motherfucker! Oh shit. I have 1 to 2 people to kill today. So yeah, I'm gonna read the note.
So it says, Angel. Actually, I don't remember exactly what I said, so I'm just gonna try to make it up as best as I can. I didn't write it down because I'm a jackass.
Yeah, you are.
It says, Angel, I made a promise to you, and I intend on keeping that promise. So I'm going to charities empty-handed. If I don't come back, just know that she'll be coming for you next for the orb. And he has his signature at the bottom, and that's all it says.
That's worrying. And the orb is the orb's not with me. Oh shit! And just gonna crumple up the paper and stuff it in her pocket. And she's gonna fucking run out of the room. And she's gonna run to Guy's door, and she's gonna start banging on it like bum 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 bum.
Oh, Guy's up. Answers the door with like a quizzical expression on his face. Not wearing a shirt, so that's nice.
Angel doesn't even seem to pause for a second. She's like looking around the room. Is the Infinity Eye in his room?
No.
Fuck. Oh shit. This is the worst fucking morning of my life, and I died once.
Can I help you?
Gustaf is in trouble.
Yes, well, it appears that we all are. What in particular?
I'll explain. Angel runs away from Guy and is banging on everyone's doors.
All right, Guy's gonna start wrapping himself in chains again. He'll meet them down in the common room.
All right.
Kipper steps out. Oh, Sam, hell. Some of us ain't have such a good night last night. I'm hungover.
That was your own fault.
That was your own fault. No Infinity Eye. No one has the Infinity Eye.
What's got you with all this energy?
Infinity Eye. Is that the thing that was?
Yeah. That was the thing that was.
Ah.
Goodness, what's going on?
Unless I missed my guess, that was the item that you did not want Charity to see.
She knows we have it, or we had it.
Wait, how?
I don't know. I guess she figured it out. Gustaf was supposed to go this morning with it in hand and give it to her, but he and I made a promise not to do that. And I woke up this morning without it, and I received a note from Gustaf saying that if he does not return, she would come for me next, but I don't have it.
Well, how do we know he's not on his way back? Kipper says, walking towards the kitchen to get some chili.
Charity's going to do something to him. I feel it. Unless she already has it, and then I don't know, she might fucking do something to him anyways, because he didn't bring it to her.
From what I saw of the item, it appeared as if it tethered itself to a single person.
Yes, whoever touches it, it tethers itself to and falls around like a magical lantern.
What about the rest of the staff? Maybe one of them have it.
I think it is far more likely that Charity kidnapped Gustaf.
That sounds real serious. Is that something that she'd do? I mean, from the whole execution thing earlier. I don't know.
Charity's a real piece of work. That's all I have to say. If anything, I could probably send Lucille over there. See if I can find your guy. And speaking of guys, am I still doing the thing to bring your friends back from the place?
We're not doing that.
Guy kind of glares over at Angel. We are not doing that right now.
We're not going down there, Guy.
You're not going down there.
You aren't either.
Guy kind of winks. Yes, I think sending Lucille would be a good idea to see if we can spot Gustaf on the way back, but I think it will be unlikely.
All right, Lucille. He does a little whistle, and Lucille comes over. All right, look for the dreadlock human. Do your invisible thing. God damn it, this fucking hangover. He walks into the kitchen, and Lucille flies out the window or door, whatever makes sense.
As soon as Lucille flies out the window.
Invisible.
Gustaf, you walk in the front door.
What's that smell?
Oh, the forest is on fire.
No.
Ah, shit.
That's one real casual statement.
Guy kind of looks over at Kipper just to see if he can make eye contact with Kipper about the force being on fire.
He looks over at a Guy because he remembers the cigarette.
Looks back over at the rest of the party. That's it.
Does the force is that a normal thing down here?
Oh, I wouldn't know, but that's not my problem for now.
Yeah, so Gustaf walks in the front door and is flipping through a book, and slams it shut, and he looks around. I don't know where you guys are, but
Kipper's in the kitchen.
He just kind of looks around.
Angel's gonna run at you and hug you.
Does Gustaf have the thing? The orb?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Did Lucille see Guy?
No, because Lucille went out the back.
Okay. I'll telepathically tell him to say, not now, cowboy, come back, he's here. I'll say telepathically to him while I eat some chili. Or take some of the chili off of the stove or refrigerator.
Yeah, because there's refrigerators.
The chili was put up in the typical Faerun fashion.
It's been sitting on the hearth all night. It's kind of burnt on the bottom, but it's...
Kipper just take some hard chili and slap it in a bowl.
All the liquid's been boiled out of it at this point.
He dumps it back in there. Is there anything to eat in this damn house? He walks out of the kitchen, holding his head as Lucille comes back.
Gustaf kind of didn't expect the hug, and he just kind of pats Angel's back and says, well, hello.
It's gone.
He kind of looks up, looking for it, and he just sighs. God damn it.
Can you make sure you still have, the other thing? The thing for the thing we lost?
Do I hear it?
The tomb? The book?
Oh, yeah, that's one? Yeah.
Yeah, you still have the book.
Okay, word.
Okay, as long as we still have that, we might be good for now. I don't know exactly who has it or what they want with it, but they wouldn't. It's not like they could figure it out where exactly everything goes,
Presumably.
Kipper walks into the room and sits down on the couch. All right, well, he's holding his head. All right, well, is this thing important to you guys, or is it not really a big deal that it's gone?
It kind of is, depending on who has it.
It's pretty important to the entirety of the universe that this thing does not fall in the wrong hands.
That thing is what brought the thing that killed 2 of our friends here.
All right, I totally get that. So let's start narrowing down suspects. I came here to do a job for you guys, so let's get to working.
Oh, we're not gonna do that, aren't we? Like,
Gustaf holds up 5 fingers and he starts counting down. He's like, well, charity, maybe hope if she knew about it somehow in some way. Doubtful, but and then charity again as he counts off his last finger.
Yeah.
She seemed very calm when I told her I didn't have it, so.
Yeah, I thought she would have,
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, somebody had to be here to take it, right? So, who among your staff takes the night shift, so to speak?
Heretic.
Nobody really has a night shift. Everybody's kind of sleeping around the same time.
Yeah.
I go around and I look for all of my employees, so to speak.
Whoever it was, they snuck in through the window.
Or they're very quiet through the door.
You do notice a certain Kinku is missing.
I knew it.
Oh,
Fucking sneezer.
fucking sneezer.
All right, well, let's go look at his room. I would like to investigate Sneezer's room. Is it any information or clues left behind of why he would want this thing?
Give me a second.
Would I know Sneezer's background? Like, didn't he work for the black market before me, or in part
Well, it depends on what kind of employee evaluations you did. If you have just a social security, then maybe, but otherwise.
Yeah. So you know that prior to working for you, he had connections with the black market, which was why you hired him as a fence, because he was able to to fence items for you. Now that the black market's gone, he doesn't really have the same level of connections.
Hold on, I just remembered I have a spell for this, and hold on.
All right. Well, did you think that this Sneezer fella, do you think he knew Hope?
I mean, you have to know Hope to do work in the black market.
I mean, I don't want to point any fingers, but wasn't that Hope lady part of the whole black market thing? Wasn't it tied to the whole 6-fingered gentleman thing?
So I'm going to cast Locate Creature, and
What's the range on that?
Wait, it's 1,000 feet. That's not very far, is it?
Not really.
Yeah, you can try it. I'll roll a dice real quick to see how far you got.
I will telepathically tell Lucille to go fly back over to Hope, invisible in crow form, so he flies a little bit faster.
Okay.
And then I'll ask her about this with my voice through Lucille when he gets there.
But here's the thing: as far as I recall, Hope doesn't deal with magical items. This is a very magical item. Who was dealing with magical items? Do you guys remember who?
That was the guy on the ship. What was his name? Something with a Z.
Or an X? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You mean the captain?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I remember someone telling me he lived on a ship or lived near a ship. I don't know. Heretic.
Wait.
If they're from the ship, you think that the whole thing is off the island by now?
Amigos! You must be talking about Zindros.
That guy, yes.
Zindros is a female.
I remember.
That girl, yes.
Girl, yeah. I remember Doctor telling me about her.
I sent a message to her once.
Have any of you met Zindros?
No.
Negative.
I don't think I have.
Have you?
It is not necessarily as simple as all of that. For in this world, many people wear many different faces.
Three walks up with his hulking horse body and kind of looks Guy in the face. You only have one face, man.
Yes, and one arm.
And one brain cell.
And 2 balls.
She got yolks, man.
Kind of tightens his fist, like he's not ready to fight, but step to it.
Throw hands?
Hand.
Singular.
He shall throw his singular hand.
I like the way this man thinks. Zindros, more of an entity than a person.
We need to find out where that thing is.
Gustaf, you cast the spell and you catch a glimpse of You catch a glimpse of something for a second, but not long enough to really locate it, as it seems it's moved out of range.
Can I tell what direction?
Yeah, it seems like it's heading north.
Yeah, he relays that information.
Where was that fire that we don't know anything about, or even possibly?
Oh, you know about it because of the smell. It's south.
Well, yeah, but where would we approximate it would have started? Would it be blocking our path to the north?
No, to the north is the rest of the town, and to the south is the forest.
Oh, okay.
So guy says the fire started in the forest to the south. So if we go north, I assume the fire started in the forest to the south.
Well, that is where the fire is, and that whole Taras situation.
I'm gonna roll insight on that.
Roll it.
All right,
Do it. That's the perfect time to roll insight.
Well, do y'all want to stop this man or what?
Well, depends on what he's doing with it. If my suspicions are correct.
And we're off.
Oh, I know.
Not one, baby.
Not one. Guy is innocent.
Guy could do no wrong.
You look into Guy's beautiful eyes, and it throws you off for a moment. You feel your heart beat.
You're almost slightly angered at the idea that you couldn't really place Guy's emotional composure in this moment.
Those cold baby blues.
Oh, jeez.
I believe it may be necessary to stop this Kinku.
Yeah, you don't just take something from your employer for no reason. I have a little bit of experience in that.
I think we might lose him.
Was he exclusively your employee? Like, do you know if he could be hired by other people?
It's possible. I'm not sure.
Perhaps we should catch him first and ask questions later.
Yeah, let's get moving.
Yeah, we need to move. This spell stays active for 1 hour, but after that, I won't have another chance.
Alright. Oh, God. I had shit to do today. Yeah, alright. We're going, I guess. Everyone's on board. We're going chase after this
we're off.
prick.
All right, lead the way, Gustaf.
Guy's gonna grab a bottle of the most potent liquor he can see, the highest alcohol content, just for later.
That's a surprise tool we'll use for later.
Oh boy.
Gustaf looks at him and he says, "Today was my opening day for the tavern. You're paying for that."
Guy kind of just like waves him off. Like, of course he's paying for it. Even though you know the guy's never bought a single thing in his life.
One way or another, you'll pay for it. Then Gustaf starts walking north.
Blah, 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 blah.
He's just gonna walk until he catches another hint of this Kenku.
Yeah, you walk for some time. You guys, the rest of you guys notice that seems that most of the town guards are running to the forest to try to prevent this fire from spreading even more. They all seem to have buckets of water and blankets, and they're like frantically running. The rest of the citizens seem to just be heading the same direction as you. As you draw closer to Charity's Grace, you, Gustaf, know exactly where your loyal Kinku is. He's in Charity's Grace.
God damn it.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, he tells them that.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Well, guess we solved the mystery then.
Oh, we're going to fucking die if we go after that thing.
Well, you said the world's gonna end if we don't, so it's kind of up to you. But I, for one, like the world as we have it, as shitty as it is.
Well, not everything's shitty. It's only as shitty as you make it, darling.
Gustaf kind of hold up his finger and he says, "Angel, let's think about this."
Yeah?
So, the Eye of Infinity, and he just says this out loud for everybody to hear so that they all understand. He says, he warns Angel first. He says, "We might as well tell them what it does, so they know the odds that we face."
Do you think she's trying to use it for, that?
She's either opening a portal to another plane, or she may be traveling back in time to kill
I'm
Hope.
losing patience with this. Tell us what the orb does.
Gustaf looks at you and tells you to shut up, and he says, "She can travel back in time 24 hours.
And that's just something she can do, or is it something that the box can do?
The stone does that once a year."
And how would this end the world?
Well, it may not end the world, but it may not give a good outcome. So, basically, from what... Oh, go ahead.
Heretic, like the consequence of saving a life, did that apply to killing someone too?
Yeah, if you even by accident save somebody's life that was supposed to die you would die whenever time comes back around to the time that you left.
No, I mean, if she used it to kill someone, would it have the same consequence?
Yeah. Even like if you killed somebody, or if you oh, you know what? That's a good question. If you killed somebody, would it have the same consequences? No, actually, it would not.
Only if it saved someone else's life.
Only if it saved somebody else's life. Yes.
Hmm.
And then it goes to say that the opposite will happen if you take a life. Maybe your life extends. Kipper looks off like his mind is somewhere else.
Hold on. I wrote in my notes that they... Sorry, I just got to interrupt. I wrote in my notes that they die when they return to their time if they prevent or cause any death. I may have just heard wrong.
Yeah, it's either way.
I probably
Is
heard
it
wrong.
Let me check, because I might be right.
I mean,
I remember it was like either way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, though, if it is either way, I kind of don't see how that'd be very smart of her, especially since she runs the city, right?
Well, she can just have one of her clones of Jim go in and murder Hope, or any of us, to be honest, or save any of us
Yeah, so
that
she
have
has
died.
clones.
Does she know about Adavei?
Yeah, we told her. Boy, you told
I also told her when I confronted her.
You told her Adavei is dead, and now she has a box that can go back in time 24 hours.
to bring her back. Let me bring him back.
If you were attempting to blame me for this is irrational.
No, I'm not going to blame you for telling Charity Adavei's dead. We were going to tell Charity eventually. I was assuming Gustaf would have done it by now.
It appeared as if she had a connection with Adavei.
Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious.
I'm wondering if it is possibly her offspring.
No, I mean if Adavei were her offspring, that'd be pretty fucking weird, since Adavei had a huge hard-on for her. Should we actually go after this? Because at the same time, while she does have it, my head hurts. I don't.
Well, is this a thing that's super important to get back? What's she gonna do with it?
Well, I don't know if she can do anything with it. I mean,
she can open a portal to another plane at her whim.
Yeah,
and if what you're saying is true, she has these clones she can send back on her behalf, and I'd imagine that she will believe anything. Her past version of herself will believe anything that these clones say. So the real question is, how many charges does this have?
It's once a year. It's once a year, and it's only 24 hours.
You see Kipper look away for a moment like his mind is somewhere else, and then he goes, all right, good to know.
Nah, I don't quite see the issue here. Pardon me, maybe I'm just thinking small. But why? I don't really see how this could affect us in any way. Or affect the island for that matter. I mean, how much could happen in 24 hours? At least
a lot.
It takes one event to change for everything to be different. Yeah.
Could we have a sidebar for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
So they're gonna step over to the side outside of earshot. Guys, don't even try rolling to hear this. Come on. Don't try and roll. You can just listen, okay?
Oh, I'm gonna try to roll.
I swear to God, if you guys are like, can I roll perception? No, we're going a distance away to have a quick sidebar, okay? Just give us one gosh darn minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll stealth to see if I can sneak behind them and eavesdrop.
Okay. What does Zindros have to say about this? I can see that you're in communication, and I'm beginning to believe that it is time for us to bring the rest of the party in on this.
She rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20. Wow.
To do what? Like they're stepping over to the side. Like what? What's gonna happen?
She's standing right behind you, and you don't even standing right behind you.
We walked over there. We're watching the rest of the party. There's no possible.
No.
Standing right behind you, and you have no idea.
First off, if this is gonna happen, Angel has to describe what happens. How is Angel going? What happened, Angel?
Basically, as soon as you're like, oh, can I have a moment with Kipper by myself? Angel casually backed herself to a position to where even if you walked away and looked back, you couldn't see her. And while your back was turned, while you were walking away, she did a whole run around.
That's your nat 20?
With a nat 20, and as you turned around, she was behind you.
I was expecting as we're walking along, Angel was picking up face paint and some charcoal and looked like a street urchin and the full that kind of level.
Also, Angel can read your fucking lips, you idiot.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Now, see, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, nat 20. Look over.
Nat 20. Angel reads the lips. Perfect.
There we go.
I can sleep well. I sleep well
casually
tonight.
just reading your fucking lips.
And you don't notice that she's looking at you the whole time.
Yeah, no, I will sleep well tonight. That's fair.
Okay, all right.
Continue on. I'm not listening.
No,
I'm
I know.
reading.
No one you can possibly be listening.
What was your question? I lost it.
I believe it is time that we bring the party into our conspiracy with Zindros. And by conspiracy, I mean I think we need to tell them who Zindros is.
Perhaps.
Ask Zindros. I can tell that you're in communication with her currently.
What exactly do you want to do with Zindros? I'd hate to get her involved in all this. She's been under the radar from Charity for quite some time.
Why don't you ask Zindros? What can Zindros offer us to help us with this? As we can see, the stakes are very high. Simply ask her. Was that not what you were doing a moment ago?
I put my voice into Lucille and look over at Zindros and say, well, I guess she's been updated on the situation. I ask her any ideas, basically. Any way that you can help us with this? What do you know about Charity from where you are?
She's gotta die.
That was about as helpful as I hoped it'd be. She just wants her to die, so we can just kill her.
Very well. This party has had much misinformation and many deceptions and lies. I do not believe it is necessary for us to lie to each other. I would like to tell the party of Zindros' existence with her permission.
He asks, we wish to tell our companions around here that you exist. Do you approve, Lady Zindros?
You must not. Not until we meet.
Understood.
Guy is gonna seize Kipper by his lapels. Not just semi-aggressively. The bonds that we share, when life like this is chaotic and everything is crumbling us to pieces, it is important for us to... Did I cut out there? Whoops.
A little bit. Were you done?
Gosh darn it.
You cut off. That's why I started talking. Were you done?
What part did you hear last?
Repeat the whole thing.
Yeah, repeat the whole thing.
Oh, jeez. When life is in turmoil, it is important that we group together and that we face the odds and face what challenges may come to us as a party, united.
With all due respect, Mr. One-Armed Wonder, I'm not sure if I trust y'all yet.
Oof.
I'd hate to put my employer, so to speak, in jeopardy because of your carelessness.
The entire world is crumbling.
That's true, but it seems like whatever she might end up doing might just affect you guys, at least for the next year. I love to put Charity down. I really would. In fact, it's one of my top goals right now. But right now, the stakes are too high for me to get Zindros involved.
On this, at least, we can agree.
Angel is just squinting hard at Guy now.
Big squint.
Now she's noticeably squinting at Guy. She's made herself noticeable to squint
Guy kind of
at
turns
Guy.
to the rest of the party, does the miniature, the guilty start.
The sponge guy.
A little.
Just the metal gear.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one.
All right, so DM, just so you know what Lucille is doing while he's on the boat. He's eating whatever food they have, like an obscene amount of it.
All right.
Angel steps forward and is like, so what did you want to tell us about who, about how you're working with other people?
Well, all right, Miss Lady, I didn't want to tell you anything, so take your
Well, I'm not talking to you.
All right, well, I'm talking to you.
Ooh, sass.
Bazinga.
Bitch.
Other B words. I don't know. I can't think of any other ones.
I can think of a couple.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you anything, so make your leave. I think we got a more dire situation to deal with right now.
Yeah, how, and she's not even looking at Kipper, she's looking at Gyrit. You're working with someone who is possibly benefiting off a Ragnarok.
Guy looks a little bit confused.
Kipper also looks confused. Ragnarok.
Kind of furrows his brow. Explain.
Zindros is someone Adavei had asked me to eventually consult, looking for something. And Adavei led me to believe that Zindros is working for cults, working for a group that is working for Ragnarok.
I swear to God, is everyone in this world looking to end it?
I mean, yeah.
What is this Ragnarok?
Ragnarok is a lich that was released recently, a demonic little shit, and he seeks to bring into this world. And we are on our own mission to get the power to put him down.
Kipper like tilts his head and looks down at like where your shadow would be, and he look you back in your eye and say, "And I take it you might have encountered this beast."
Many times.
Down with the old gods.
Guy, I don't want to go on that boat. I don't want to go.
What boat?
Oh shit! I don't actually know about the boat. Guy, I don't want to go there.
Where?
Wherever you want to take me.
You know about the boat. Adavei told you about the boat.
Okay. Yeah, I do know about the boat. Fuck. Retract that. Yeah, I don't want to go on that boat. I don't want to go in that cave. It seems like every time you want to bring us somewhere, you dip out last second, and then I face the consequences.
Guy is thoroughly confused at this point. I was not trying to take anyone anywhere.
But the real question is, how do you know about this boat?
Bitch, like, okay, because Adavei wanted me to go seduce your fucking captain or whatever, and find out about some sort of white dildo. I don't fucking know anymore. And you know, a fucking easy one. Adavei was working for charity, and Adavei found out that easy about your fucking captain. So, that's your problem.
Kipper says nothing to you, and he asks Zendros about Adavei, but you don't have to answer now, DM. Basically, he's just asking if he's ever heard of Adavei. I mean, she's ever heard of Adavei.
I PM'd it.
All right.
I am sorry that it seems like I am the cause of your woes, but my objective has been clear since I found it myself. I simply wish to bring down the gods. And then he says it louder. I wish to bring down the gods! See, no one cares.
Are there any
No one
guards
even
around
cares.
us?
Yeah, but, honey, well, all due respect, your tenacity is very interesting. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but that's
The
probably
guy
not
kind of
very
pats her on the head. No respect is due.
Yeah, no respect is due, Guy.
You say to the paladin.
All right, well,
No respect is due to you, Guy. Did you?
That is what I said.
All right, well, what are we going to do about our current situation? Are we just going to hang out in front of her beautiful tower, or are we actually going to do something about it?
I like to imagine that the guards have just been watching this go down.
I mean, guy yelled like, I wish to bring down the gods. And like nothing happened.
Kara's just standing there, you know, the thing where you hold one elbow and the other hand is just on your face.
Yep.
Yeah, I imagine Kara and Guy or Gustaf are both doing that right now. Just idly
Yeah, we're
standing
both just
by.
kind of like this fucking kid.
After a bit of discussion, you notice there are no guards out front.
I wonder if they went to go deal with the fire. This might be a good chance for us to walk in.
Actually, yeah. Well, no, fucking the elevator.
Gustaf is like, wait a second. When I went to see her, there were no guards, from what I remember, and the elevator was fine.
Do you want to just walk in there, Guy? Gustaf? Guy? Whatever, fucking anyone. Y'all, do you want to fucking go up there and deal with the Bipity Bopity bitch right now? You can go.
I mean, not by myself, but kinda.
Alright.
Bippity boppity.
Bippity Bopity, that's fucking...
Let's get to the toppity.
I'm probably not in any position to have word in this. This is all your affairs, but it's probably best that we don't go in there guns firing.
Oh, we're not. We're gonna fire guns if necessary. I can promise you that much from me. And Angel holsters are done.
All right, well, let's head on in. You see, like, this flame briefly overcome my body, and I cast mage armor.
All right.
Angel, a moment, if you could hang back.
Oh, of course. Of course. Let me hang back a moment for you.
Kipper makes a couple steps, like, to, like, your side before passing you. He says, he has eyes for another. Be careful. He walks forward to the group.
You already said it. You already snitched
Nice.
on
That
Guy.
was good. Well played, Kip.
You realize your man right there is a fucking snitch, right?
Guy just still looks very confused.
Oop.
Like confused. Anyway, so as the rest of the party like walks forward, Guy kind of like hangs back a little bit with Angel, not like necessarily not trying to be overheard, but you know. I apologize for much of the pain that has been brought. I apologize that I was not there to protect the party and to protect Goop. I did my best, but I was not enough. In the end, much will be taken from us, and I can do nothing to protect you, and I can do nothing to protect the party. But I will do my best, and that is all I offer. Mere mortality.
You say you offer this, but every time you're not here, you're off with someone else. And it makes me question where your loyalties are, Guy. Like, should I bother putting in time and trust in you if I can't count on you to be there when we need you?
No, you should not. For in the end, he kind of like taps Angel on the chest, you know, right approximately where the heart is. In the end, you must follow your heart, and you must do what you think is right. And if the time comes that I am not part of that, then you may kill me.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that permission to fucking kill you. Because, I probably would.
Guy kind of winks. You did not need permission. He kind of walks on.
Yeah.
He's walking. He's catching up with the party.
Is he a jackass or is he flirting? I don't know.
Angel doesn't know what an inferior is.
Language barrier. Yeah!
Hard cut over to the boat. You see Lucille eating a bunch of fish and then stops abruptly, looks over, and then Kipper's voice looks over to Hope and says, "Crazy ex-girlfriend." and then Lucille gets his body back.
His mouth full.
You see a look of like, what the fuck on her face before you disappear.
I think it's kind of funny how Kipper thinks he knows what's going on.
Oh,
he's pretending he has any idea.
Well, I'll get into it later. It's fine. We'll do it. I'll tell you during the break.
All right.
All right. Well, what's our plan? Are we gonna go charge in, or are we gonna let her have what she has? Because I recommend that Mr. Gustaf here shows up and reprimand his employee for stealing from him. I think this man might.
I would like to go in.
First off, how many of us can enter there unarmed and still be potent in combat?
There's no
There
guards
are no
there.
guards.
We can just walk in, guy. That's the fun thing about this.
Do you think there will be no guards inside?
Gustaf just said there's no guards. We could just go. Let's just go.
I do believe it's probably best to hear all sides of the story. I know everybody does something for a reason.
Well, I would like to be ready to defend myself if that reason is evil. Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to bet that the reason is money. When the lady who controls the money offers you a job, you better be damn well you take it.
Money.
Well, be it money, crime, violence, it's best better to defend yourself with words than defend yourself with pointed blades. Something you will pick up along life.
All right, let's see how well some words take you out of a fight.
Guy kind of looks at Lavender's overly, almost cartoonishly large sword.
It's a maul, and I'm happy to say.
Dang, I thought it was a great sword. My bad.
No, it's a maul, but I've only used it once.
Ooh.
He notices that guy's looking at her weapon and says, "Don't forget, it's a weapon of friendship." Let's keep going.
What? Fortune cookie piece of shit.
And not even good fortune cookie shit.
You're fucking one to talk.
That's a point. That's a point for sure.
Are we saying this as we're walking in?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
As you guys walk in and enter the elevator, the doors close automatically and begin to rise up to the top. Gustaf, you notice that this Kinku that you had tracked down into this building, it still seems like he's in this building, but suddenly the track just...
I was about to say, did I know where? Because it tells me exactly where.
Yeah, it seems like it would be upstairs, but you completely lose track at this point.
Has it been an hour?
There. No, it hasn't. It was there. Your track is still up, and then it's just gone. But you're heading up. You're heading up in the elevator as you reach the top, and the doors open.
Before we get there, Gustaf, as he notices the Kenku's track is gone, he looks at everybody. He says, "So either the Kenku's dead, she sent him back in time, or she sent him through a portal. Those are our three options."
I reckon he's dead.
So weapons out.
Thank you.
I don't know.
I'll take mine out. Take a dagger off my side.
Angel's gonna keep her hand on the gun. Just keeping it there. Just keeping it there.
Guy does not ready a weapon.
You just Gustaf.
As soon as you reach the top of the elevator, the doors slide open, and you're met with the same visual that you had before of the stairs that lead up and around the sides of the circular tower to the door of Charity's office and chambers. But this time it's eerily quiet. There's no guards to be found anywhere. As you start to make your way up the stairs, you reach the door. Whose hand's on the knob?
Kipper
Not it.
I was gonna say Kipper would encourage Gustaf to do it.
Nose
I'll
goes.
do it.
Nose goes.
I'll go.
Okay.
Angel will go.
Okay. All right, go.
Angel in the front of the pack turns the knob
Guy's gonna stand right behind.
to open the door. And as soon as the door slings open, the room is completely empty. No books, no desk, no shelves, just an empty room.
Oh, son of a bitch. She used it. She did it. She went back in time.
Kipper would like
How
to...
would
feel for any, or like look around for any like evidence that is around anything arcane that would suggest that, even if it's just feeling the air to see if it's any.
Yeah, roll an Arcana.
Well, he's not gonna say he's doing it out loud. Are you? Are you saying?
Well, I'm just kind of just closing my eyes and feeling it. 19.
18. Yes, you feel like very recently a portal in this room has closed.
Your space senses are tingling.
It feels like she was here, but she just left through some sort of portal means.
Is there a way for us to track where she went?
Maybe if we look at the two, maybe we can figure out what plane she went to. But at the same time, even if she did use, like, if she went to like a regular portal, I don't think the stone wouldn't go with her.
Can any of you detect magic?
It can't. From what I remember, the stone can't be tracked by detect magic. It's divination magic. It doesn't work on.
God damn it! He throws one of his daggers at one of the books in the room. We wasted way too much time out there.
There's no books in the room. There's no anything in the room. It's completely empty. It's like she's moved out completely.
Is there another door?
Yes. There's a door that leads to what you would assume would be her chambers, her sleep.
Gustaf is gonna go open.
As you open that door, you see nothing in there besides an old bed frame. The mattress is gone.
How long ago were you here, Gustaf?
He says, before you woke up. Not long before.
Hours.
Yeah.
So in a couple hours, she managed to pack everything and move out.
Not necessarily. Either time travel happened or she took the stone to some portal or to some other plane, I don't know, and it sucked away all her shit.
She couldn't have brought it with her because whenever I interacted with the stone, the portal closed.
That's true.
All right, well then look around then. See if it's still here. If not, she probably just left.
Why was she just up and left like that?
Because she knew we'd be here.
Yes, but what does she have to fear from us? Every step she has been 1 to 3 steps ahead of us.
Angel's gonna start tearing apart the place, looking for anything.
There's nothing to tear apart, but you definitely look and find nothing. It is eerily empty.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Are there windows in this room?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the window and look around. Is it windows all around the entire room?
There's 3 windows, each one on each side of this circular room, and then the side that are you talking about the bedroom or the office?
Both.
Okay, yeah. So the side that the bedroom's on, there's not any windows, so the wall that connects those two. But the rest of the circular room has windows, and they're not like glass windows or anything. They're just open windows.
Gotcha. He's gonna look out all the windows and try to see if there's something different about the city.
The only thing different that you notice about the city is that it's layered in black smoke, and all the guards seem to be trying to fend off the fire. And roll a perception.
Okay. My passive is 16 if that gives me anything, and I rolled a 17.
Okay. Yeah, you see the guards. Most of them are trying to fend off the fire. Some of them seem to be swinging their swords at the smoke.
Do we see those 2 Goliaths by any chance? I mean, it's unlikely, but
no.
That's what I thought.
Did she just abandon their people?
Gustaf kind of points out the guards are swinging swords at the smoke in confusion. He's confused.
It's probably a damn Tarask.
Oh, what?
Tarask.
Excuse me?
Yeah, apparently there's a Tarask patrolling those fires. Well, not the fire, the forest. So it's probably trying to leave those fires.
So, God damn it, we're gonna have to fucking
noise.
We're gonna have to fucking.
All right, well, I have one place that we can go, but it's through the fire.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Gustaf kind of mentions that he can summon flying animals.
There we go, that works out.
Can you summon enough for all of us?
I can summon 2 giant eagles. Let me see if there's something bigger. Give me 1 second.
What was that, Angel?
Can any of us fly on our own without eagles?
Yeah, I can.
You can deduce
that
that
enough of a running start.
You could guess that each one of these eagles could probably carry about 480 pounds.
That's about 2 people.
How many of us?
Depending on the people.
Oh, yes.
Depending on the people.
And the luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta count that too.
Well, if we're not on a time crunch, I guess he can come back.
I guess.
I mean, I can find my own way there. Don't worry about me.
Lavender, this path that you cleared, could it clear the path for 2?
Pardon?
Could you clear the path for 2?
I could probably take another person, but
Well, I could probably make a lavender fly unless you have another idea.
well, I can travel my own way.
All right, suit yourself. All right.
There we have it. I believe that is the whole party. Kipper, you can fly yourself. Angel, you and Gustaf will fly on his eagles. Vrom, how much do you weigh?
Rom is not here. Rom is
He's stuck in the cave, I'm pretty sure. Unless he got out.
Yeah, Rom isn't here.
Oh, dang it, I forgot about that. Yeah, son of a... That's why when I was like, wait, where's Vrom? I wasn't there for that session. My bad, guys.
Yeah, remember you abandoned us?
First off, I regret nothing.
Nope.
Second off, God, I miss Goop. Third off, Adavei seems to have had a lot going on that I'm really bummed.
Yeah, so much.
I really wish that I knew more about what was going on with Adavei, because Angel knows, but Angel's mad at Guy, so Guy's not going to find any of that stuff out anytime soon.
Yeah.
I'm aware that it's just how it is.
You've been cock-blocked.
From information.
I mean, I can take somebody with me, but we're gonna be a little behind the rest of the party.
Wait, can you fly too?
Nah, well, I have my ways of getting places.
That is fine. I do not mind lagging behind a little bit.
No, you're going on the Eagles. I'm going with Lavender.
Okay.
Trouble in paradise. Goodbye.
Stop one guy.
I'm
Kipper,
sorry.
what is it with you and these odd, inane things you say? They're beginning to get to me.
Kipper smiles. Kipper smiles and just like falls out of the window and casts flies towards
with your shitty little voiceover voice, making it sound like things are gonna happen, foreshadowing. I know you're doing that on purpose. I know you're doing that on purpose.
You're not wrong.
I know.
Before
fly.
Go ahead.
Before I cast Conjure Animals, is there an opening big enough for the eagles to get out of this room up top?
No, but you can cast them on the outside and then walk on.
Okay, bet.
Or just jump off and just free fall.
Yeah, but like,
which is pretty cinematic.
That might be
cool.
a skill-based thing, and then like one might catch me and the other doesn't catch you. You know what I mean?
Live by the sword, die by the sword. I say we roll the dice.
Paradise. Nothing's off limits. Oh, sorry.
Gustaf and Guy just hold hands and jump out a window, and then I cast. And then I cast Conjure Animals, but in the form of.
As Kipper is flying over towards Zendros' boat, he puts his consciousness into Lucille and says, "All right, we got visitors. We're going to be leaving this town soon. Hopefully this team is what we're looking for." And then he comes back to himself and flies.
Gustaf and Guy follow on the giant eagles.
Is there any way for us to make a pit stop at the guild hall?
Sure, sweetie.
Also, Kara is supposed to be going on the Eagles too, guys.
That's right. Gustaf and Guy hit the E-brake and turn around.
Well, yeah. Now we're steering the eagles. Now we're riding them, so we'll turn around. Who knows?
Hit the E-brake.
We didn't forget. Oh well, we didn't forget.
It's the equivalent of leaving your child at like the gas station.
Cara's just there, blazed out of her mind, like, what?
Oh, no, I was checking on my elephant, making sure he was okay in his box after all that's gone down.
The elephant! Oh my gosh, I forgot about the elephant.
I haven't forgotten about him.
Well, obviously, I mean, it's such a great thing. I'm excited.
I hadn't forgot about him either.
Well, yeah, because I'm
frantically jotting down notes, trying to rescale an encounter. Oh shit!
Well, it's maybe like every so often I remind
3,000 ants and peanuts.
Every so often I remind him that, like, yeah, I'm gonna stop and pick some grass and put it in the elephant's box, and yeah.
Oh, nice. You should do that in like voice, so we can like gather more of Kara's personality. She has a very nurturing personality.
That was like 7 sessions ago. Like, people are gonna be listening to this podcast like 15 episodes later, like, oh yeah, the elephant. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
It's like Jester and her weasel.
I haven't forgot about that.
Fucking sprinkle.
If Goop was still alive, Goop would have wanted to take it from you and throw it out during an encounter.
Well, I was just checking on him, and I turn around and you're all gone. I'm like, huh?
And then Gustaf and Guy show up at the window, and they're like, They're like waving. They're like, "Come on, we totally didn't forget
and
about
Weed
you."
Mama's like, "Oh yeah, all right, snap back to reality."
Oop, there goes gravity.
And gonna go hop on Eagle.
Right.
Yeah.
And
But,
now we can go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Lavender.
All right,
But-
so we're all flying to the spot, but what is Lavender and Angel doing? Because Lavender was all cryptic about her powers.
Lavender is like in the elevator, like riding down with Angel.
So I think in order to make this work, like just weight-wise, Guy is gonna have to be suspended between the two eagles. Like he'll just wrap his chains between both of the eagles' talons to distribute the weight.
I need you to make an athletics check for that.
What do you mean? The chain that's wrapped around my entire body? It'd be the eagles making the athletics check. I can't let go.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Hold on.
I mean, I'll make it, but that's my one move is chains
Are
now.
you
So
like, is
That was
Guy
a-
just like horny to get fucking killed or something?
A little bit.
what do you mean? Like this seems like a logical thing. You have the eagles are carrying him, but instead he just makes it so now two eagles are carrying him.
The Eagles have an athletics of +3.
Okay, who's on the left and who's on the right?
I guess I'm on the left.
And
I need you to make a dexterity save.
Who, me?
Yes.
Like me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay. There's a lot of that in the last 10 minutes.
So as Guy jumps off of the one and
Okay.
as Guy jumps off of
Well,
Guy's just real horny to kill everyone else then apparently.
as Guy jumps on the off of the one and then wraps his chain around the other. And
Wait,
then,
what? He didn't. What?
You
I
have
wasn't
to-
saying it was going to happen like that. What?
I get what he's saying. He's saying he wants to chain to carry both of them. But I guess the way the weight is right now, you don't really have to do that. You could just be on the same one as Gustaf and you'll be fine.
Oh, could I? I was thinking we need the extra weight.
Yeah, because Angel didn't come. Angel didn't come with us.
Because they can only carry, what, 400 something pounds?
Yeah, I think you and
Yeah,
Goop
that's
the other 400.
Right, so, yeah, but there's two of us. So, the one eagle can't carry two people, but the two eagles can carry three people, you know, if you do the math. That's just the way I was doing the math in my head.
Correct.
So
you got your chain wrapped around both of them and you're hanging off the middle, right?
Ideally, I thought they would be grasping the chain.
Yeah, but
and then
he
I'd be
didn't
hanging
like
off the middle, yes.
Spider-Man it.
I was thinking we'd go down to the bottom and then rig this up because Lavender and, Angel are going to be a little behind.
Well, you figured, but you didn't say that. So.
I was talking. I was saying the way I think this is going to work. Remember, Guy never made any moves. I was saying the way I think this is going to work.
Okay, all right. That's
I mean,
fair.
you know what?
So
We're mid this. You know, like he's already made a roll. That's what's happening. Guy's trying to mid-air Spider-Man this shit. That's what's happening. He's one-armed madman. Here we go. What do I roll? What do I roll? This is dumb. Why am I doing this? This is the dumbest thing I've ever
I
done.
think he needs to be the one that rolls, not me.
I didn't think this through. I'm gonna roll. What do I roll?
Guy never thinks
Should I roll
things through.
Constitution now
Guy
or when I
never-
hit the ground?
Roll an athletics check.
I mean, yeah, you got this.
I'll get back to you on that Constitution roll when I hit the ground.
Athletics check first. Boom, baby.
Yes.
You're good.
22.
You're good. You do it. You do
I feel
it.
that it was very unnecessary. Very, very unnecessary.
All right.
Let the man have his
First off,
flavor.
you didn't see, so you don't get to talk shit.
Like,
No
let
matter
the
how
man do
stupid
his
that
thing.
was. That was the dumbest thing. That was so dumb. Why would I do
Stuff
that?
is okay, right? 100%. It's fine and dandy.
Yeah, we got 5.
Guy, you feel or Gustaf, you feel like your bird is a tad bit unstable from this. It's not holding up, Guy, the way that you expected, but it seems to be okay.
Okay.
So you guys head off into the clouds on your way to the boat. Lavender and who's staying back with Lavender? Lavender and Angel. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
We're going to the guild first, right?
Yeah, we're gonna make a pit stop at the guild hall because there's something I want to grab before we're probably leaving Paradise.
Yeah. So you make it to the guild hall as you're passing all the smoke, and as soon as you reach the guild hall, some of the smoke kind of forms together to become a few smoke methods. And go ahead and roll initiative.
You what?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Wait, just
Not everybody, just Lavender and Lavender and Angel.
So can we see them?
No, you guys have already made it to the boat by the time they made it to the guild hall.
Oh, okay.
Wah, wah.
Dang, I still haven't gotten to go into combat.
Yeah, it's been a few episodes.
That's on you, fam.
All right, and as soon as you guys notice the smoke form into 5 smoke methods, that's where we're gonna take a break.
Ah, shit.
All right.
Okay, this is rough.
Looks like Lavender and Angel are in danger. Hopefully these creatures don't prove to be too much for them.